It is time for some more ambition. Welcome to Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Part 13. And this episode, we are going to be doing the Battle of Tong Gate, which unfortunately was not in Shu. Here's the thing, folks. This battle is notorious because it is almost batshit hard to get the legendary weapon in. I'm not gonna try to pursue the legendary weapon. Do you want to know why? Because of one simple thing. This stage is glitched to hell. Now, the reason why it's glitched to hell, it has something to do with you preventing Pang De from interrupting your meeting with Cao Cao. That is a requirement, and there's another requirement that as soon as Ma Chao opens the gate, you have 8 minutes to get in and whoop his ass. Now, here's the thing. If you actually somehow successfully get Han Sui to defect to Cao Cao's side, once the ram is open, open all the checkpoints and all the gates, that's what I meant to say, the match is automatically over once you get through the gate. You have to wait for Ma Chao to respawn. And he won't do that unless you literally fail. I do not go after the legendary weapon specifically for this mission alone. And there's another reason why. Wang Yi's legendary weapon is in fact in ambition mode. So, yeah, what's the point of even doing this stage except for to try to complete this just so that you can complete the historical version to go straight to the hypothetical version. That's the only reason why you're completing this. So, with that said, Wang Yi, gotta say, this is the first time that you would actually play her outside of Dynasty Warriors 7. Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends is her debut game, and the Trishula was her debut weapon. She ends up getting those needles in Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends, and those actually are pretty decent to an extent. The moveset from those weapons suck, but that's also the DLC weapon in this game. She's probably not compatible with it, but still. Oh, right, almost forgot. You gotta spend money for the DLC weapons in this game as opposed to Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Editions for the Switch, where you don't.
The cavalry of Liang has earned its fearsome reputation.
So what you're practically doing is following the mission as normal, save for that one point where you have to try to get Pang De to come over and, you know, not interrupt the meeting with Cao Cao and Han Sui. Now, here's the thing that people need to understand. That is hard in and of itself. And the reason why is because of the fact that not many enemies do spawn for some reason. Even on the hardest difficulty, these guys barely spawn. And of course my allies are pretty much SOL. It's getting really monotonous here, and oh look, Ma Chao. Yeah, Ma Chao. I almost said Ma Chao. But Ma Chao, he's definitely going to be the main menace of this stage. He is the main commander, obviously, because of the whole Tong Gate thing. But folks, as far as this battle is concerned, you're probably going to lose a lot of officers because unit commanders are going to try to take down all of your troops. But if not them, these freaking cavalry troops that will run right into you and knock you right on your face while you're trying to attack. And it gets really, really annoying that these troops do this. Oh, great. Wang Shuang had left, and so too did Eugene. Last thing I need is for all of my troops to just all of a sudden disappear. We have to stop what we're doing to try to deal with Cao Cao, or at least make sure Cao Cao's deal with
I leave the rest up to you.
What's his name? Han Sui actually work. But the problem of the matter is, again, this stage is glitched, and there's not much I can say about it. If there was a way that we could cut off Pang De at the pass and kill him, that would make things a hell of a lot easier. But unfortunately, there isn't, because most of the gates are actually locked.
You're not getting through here.
Oh, and by the way, Mud Eye will appear and try to block your path. Also, do not let Cao Cao die. Just don't. Never mind the fact your main camp is also going to be constantly under attack by enemies, and Xu Huang is the only one there that's going to be fighting. And oh great, another person that's in trouble. Fan-freaking-tastic. It's only going to be a matter of time before the computer will be smart enough to try to invade my base. And if everybody else is being forced to flee and is being rocked with this low morale, God forbid that the main camp will end up being in trouble. Good thing that this is a cyclone weapon, otherwise this would be a problem.
I promised too many people that I would survive this battle.
Well,
I guess this is goodbye.
We got rid of Madai. Now the real problem is going to come up pretty soon.
It's been a while, Han Sui.
You're going to have to try to lure out Pang De while
Can we talk?
Han Sui is dealing with... Yeah, that's the thing. You need to try to sneak in and go with Cao Cao while Han Sui is doing this. That way you can actually go in and
Very good. I
cut
can
off.
remember your efforts.
Yeah, that's the thing. You should have followed. You should have been able to follow Cao Cao into the area. Oh, but he disappeared. That's the other thing. Great.
Master Ma Chao, as leader of our alliance,
And you
must
can't really
retain
do
your
anything
composure.
about it. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go through 3 highlighted areas, primarily in this in the northwestern area here. You're going to have to keep attacking the enemies that keep spawning out and try to do so that way Pang De would come out and attack you. And that's the problem. Nobody comes out of the freaking checkpoint. There's the glitch right there. And this was one of the requirements for the legendary weapon for Wang Yi. And that is to lure out Pang De and attack him. And you can't do that if people aren't coming out. At least not in a high interval that you want. Even on hard. Yes, I tried this on hard, and it is definitely as annoying as it seems. So no, I am not going to be going for legendary weapons, primarily because, again, you can buy them. What's the point? And here he comes. He's going straight into the base. Now we're going to have to go and save Cao Cao. This sucks. And, of course, there's something else that's a glitch, too. While you're over here taking people out, you need to destroy at least 100 people actually in that area. And you couldn't do it because it was... Oh, and Cao Cao's being attacked.
Incredible might. It's no use. We can't stop them.
Oh, see? They do that now.
Han Sui,
They
what are you
do
doing?
that now, and
Why do you
unfortunately
not
we aren't
advance?
able to stop him.
Master Pang De.
Just freaking great. Let me in already. I'm gonna have to save Cao Cao. And now I'm gonna have to go back and save the rest of the main camp. So let's go save Cao Cao before anything else happens.
That didn't go very well. I suppose we'll have to deal with Han Sui first then.
So let's go on ahead and deal with Han Sui. But if Han Sui is successful, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show that off because again, this mission is goddamn glitched. If Han Sui is successfully swayed to the good guy side, well, my side anyway, then Hang Da would be defeated, and also Han Sui will make it easier for you to get into the castle. But Ma Chao will go on a full-on rampage and go straight to the enemy camp. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what he's about to do right after we take care of Hang Da. Might as well get that out of the way. And also, we're going to be tasked to destroying the 2 ballista, and you're going to need to do that in order for the rams to work. Unfortunately, there's going to be more than 1 ballista, and that's going to be more of a problem. That's going to be the major thing, destroying ballista and getting through these gates right after we get to the main camp. Because after all, the main camp's in danger, and you all know how that is. Everybody in the main camp is paper tigers. And even worse, again, Ma Chao is going to make his way there. By the way, I just want to point out something. There's going to be a new cutscene for those of you who played the 360 version and the PS3 version. The cutscene you're going to see is going to be practically new to 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. Well, actually, no, it's not really new to 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. I'm sorry, it's actually the same thing. My bad. I made a mistake. I thought I was playing 7 for a second there. But for those of you who are playing the Xbox 360 version, I will tell you that Ma Chao is going to be much weaker in that version than what it is going to be in this version. And that's what I meant to say. Sorry about that. But with that said, let's get into the base and save the day.
Cao Cao, you devil! Prepare to die!
No! My lord!
I won't let anyone get close to my Lord Cao Cao!
This feeling almost akin to love. Ma Chao, how I have longed to see you.
As I said before, Ma Chao is going to be much weaker in the original than what he is in Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition, and there's a good reason for that. The reason that he's going to be much weaker is because of the fact that Ma Chao is going to be easier to take down due to the constant slowdown of the Xbox 360 version. Yeah, every version except for the Switch has that slowdown, but it's worse in the Xbox 360 version, and you can take serious advantage of that. If Ma Chao is popped up in the air, he'll be floating like a hapless victim, and you'll be able to slice him to bits. But be warned, he is highly inspired. Beating this guy while he's highly inspired is going to boost the morale of your troops, but again, be warned, he is highly inspired and he is going to be a dangerous threat if you were using earth weapons. I should have went there and bought a man weapon. I don't know why I didn't buy that. But if I bought a man weapon, this would have been an easier fight. But again, in the 360 version, Ma Chao would be floating in air, a hapless victim, and you would probably win this. And more importantly, he would temporarily withdraw.
I will be the victor.
So,
I will not stop until vengeance.
that's the only thing I gotta point out for the Xbox 360 version. Because again, the slowdown is terrible in that game. So,
Very good. I shall remember.
Now we come to the point where after Ma Chao's defeat, you are supposed to try to break through the 3 checkpoints, and once you get the 3rd, you're gonna have to supposedly beat Ma Chao in 8 minutes. Now, again, let me reiterate, if Hansui is in your faction and you didn't have to defeat him, Hansui will make it easier for you to break down the entirety of Ma Chao's defense without Ma Chao's support, and you can easily waltz in without Ma Chao coming back. That is something that needs to be addressed. But the reason why this takes me so long is because, well, I have to do things the hard way. Due to the fact that Ma Chao is dead, now I'm gonna, well, not Ma Chao is dead, but Hansui is dead, now we're gonna have to go on ahead and do this the hard way. Which, in all honesty, sucks. No doubt about it, it sucks royally. But we are going to have to carve our way through the rest of these enemies or officers. And, I didn't even do anything. Oh, right! I'd already destroyed the ballistas. That's why. The first checkpoint was clear because I already destroyed the ballistas. If I didn't do that, I would have to stop what I was doing and destroy the ballistas. The thing is, the ram constantly comes back. And the ram will keep coming back until you break down all 3 checkpoints. But since Ma Chao has came back, now you're gonna have to stop all the enemies and take care of the ballistas ahead again. This time around, you're gonna be running into opposition on the walls. And yeah, you're gonna have to climb the walls to get to the ballista. It's a pain in the behind. It's gonna be a constant thing. Believe me, I know it's gonna be annoying, but it's gonna be a constant thing for the next 2 walls. And then afterwards, we'll just barge in and just defeat Ma Chao. Thankfully, by the time we get through with this, we will have enough of, I'm gonna have to go back and deal with these guys. And by those guys, I meant that officer back there that is going around killing all of my troops, specifically Cao Cao.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I gotta deal with him before he goes sneaking off into my base. That's the last thing I need.
Assist me. Revenge is mine.
Alright. Well, once we deal with the ballistas, and once we deal with all the enemies that's in those checkpoints, Ma Chao will be easy pickings once we were able to break down the gate. And I just managed to level up Wang Yi. Now, here's the thing. You might want to level up either her or Zhang He. It doesn't matter who. I just got ran over by a cavalry guy. But you might want to power up both of them, because if you don't, oh boy, Mount Ding Jun would have gotten just a lot harder than that. So, yeah, just want to point that out to the folks at home. Anyway, I think my food just came in. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and we are going to continue where we last left off, because yeah, that food was delicious. I know I shouldn't be ordering food during a Let's Play, but whenever I have ordered food and it takes too long, and all of a sudden the food just comes in right when I'm doing a Let's Play, I mean, I can't help that. I really can't. I do have to answer the door. And no, it's not what you think. It's actually a protein bowl from Subway. I mean, come on, guys. You're gonna stop what you're gonna do for just a protein bowl at Subway. Chicken protein bowl, by the way. Pretty delicious. Anyway, we're gonna go on ahead and continue going this way towards the ballista. And I'm pretty sure there's a way to open the gate. I'm pretty sure there is. Oh yeah, that's another thing that takes my time. Because, again, this place is glitched to the point where the events don't just catch up. So, it's not of my doing, actually. I'm trying to actually get to the other side or get into the gate so I can go on ahead and start taking down the ballista and taking the captain that's responsible for the ballista, so that way it'll be easier on me. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Yeah, let me in. That would really help right about now. That's the only reason why this part is so freaking long. Good Lord have mercy, my computer is gonna be definitely hurting in the data department. I'm gonna have to overclock this up. What? What? I didn't do anything. Why is the second checkpoint clear? I didn't even... I'm supposed to destroy the ballista. I'm dead serious. This is the second time that the game went on without me, and I'm trying to complete the objectives ahead of time. But, yeah. I was supposed to destroy the ballista, but I didn't. And now the gate won't open, even though I destroyed the unit captain that was there. And for some reason, the checkpoint apparently is clear. You know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to freaking take it. And are you kidding me? Ugh. I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with me when I say that this stage is glitched to hell and back. That's why, again, I am not worried about the legendary weapon here. Not with things like this happening. Yeah, and the ram was supposed to break down the wall, by the way. And let me tell you something. The checkpoint still gets broken through, and the ram still gets destroyed due to glitching, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about this, except this gives me a headache. This right here gives me a headache. I mean, it's not as bad as Nanjun. At least there's no star requirement here, but this does screw you out of a legendary weapon. But then again, legendary weapons are nowhere near as bad as actual star requirements from the game. That's the thing. And wait, did I just auto-blocked? Yes, I did! I just auto-blocked! What the fuck? I was still swinging at this thing, mind you, but there's nothing else I can say. The glitching is real. I'm bearing witness to it. Sorry if I'm stuttering, but yeah. This game definitely could have used some time in the oven. Still one of the better games of the series. I still like the game, but there are some missions that do hurt my nerves. This is one of them. Not as bad as, again, the Battle of Nanjun, but still. I'm just saying that once we're done with this, it's over, we can relax. And, of course, there is an enemy here, and we need to deal with him. And by the way, we had to defeat this guy in order for to break through the second checkpoint anyway. So why was the gate even cleared in the first place? I don't even know.
Until vengeance is mine.
The ram didn't even go through. In fact, I do believe the ram somewhere along the line gets destroyed around here. I know, y'all are sick and tired of me complaining, but I'm not complaining. I promise you I'm not. I'm just as baffled as everybody else. Oh, we've caught up. We've caught up.
It looks like we
And now we've got a guy with catapults to deal with.
Weapons against them, then.
And we gotta destroy those ballistas and catapults that's over in the vicinity, so that way we could break down the wall that happens to be the final checkpoint of Tong Gate. And once we break down the wall, then we have Ma Chao to deal with. Which, by the way, will be the easiest part. Compared to waiting copious amounts of minutes for all the events to catch up. Why? Why must I wait copious amounts of minutes for the events to catch up? I don't understand. And Xiao Yuan, why are you in trouble? Are unit officers kicking your ass? I have no clue. I have no words for this. Let's just finish it off. Look, folks, I'm not aggravated, just baffled. Absolutely baffled. That's the best way I can describe what I'm feeling right now. Just baffled that this was let in. Oh, good, we got the catapults. And now let's destroy the third checkpoint. That's the only way we can keep going.
You go for now. Don't think you've won.
This catapult won't do.
Not stop until vengeance is mine.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, something's not right here. And of course, Xiao Yuan is he's out of commission and he's fled. Why is he fleeing? Seriously, why is he fleeing? And the ram got destroyed. And now Jishu's in trouble. Fantastic.
We may be rapidly approaching our limits.
And you know what? No. No. Nope. Nope. I'll just take it. I'll just take it and I'll just go. The wall was already destroyed. I didn't even hit the thing. That's the messed up part. I didn't even hit the blasted wall.
I'm going to have your head.
Again, I am baffled. Absolutely baffled as to how this managed to get green light. How? Let's just go on ahead and take down Ma Chao. This is the only easy part about this. And this time around, when I have rage mode, he's not gonna move out the way. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, Wang Yi has a bit of a grudge against Ma Chao because Ma Chao killed her husband and her son. So, yeah. And this is apparently during his rampage of justice throughout her village. So she joined Cao Cao's forces to get revenge. And that's basically Wang Yi in a nutshell. Never mind that one thing that happened to her also, thanks to Ma Chao's men. So, yeah. It's best not to describe that because I would describe that actually, but here's the thing. New YouTube CEO, he's kind of a censor Nazi, so we'll just worry about that later. But for right now, we have now gotten just about 3/4 of China in our grasp. Well, I would say about half of China in our grasp, since China is now split between 3 groups and of course a group of non-mins. We now have to worry about going to Hefei. And Sun Quan will be going to Hefei, and there's no star requirements here. However, Hefei is not that tough. This is going to be a little break from the star requirements. At least I get to show off Yue Jin, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. So with that said, I will see you all next time. And folks, after part 14, there's going to be nothing but star requirements to end the historical route. Peace out and take care. Just giving you guys a word of warning ahead of time.